In this video, I'm going to summarize 7th grade Unit 5, Lesson 5, representing subtraction. So today's goals, first we want to be able to use a number line to subtract positive and negative numbers. And also, it's really helpful to know and be able to explain the relationship between addition and subtraction of rational numbers. Today we looked at this warm-up with equivalent equations, and we saw these fact families. Because 2 plus 3 equals 5 and 3 plus 2 equals 5, it's also true that 5 minus 3 equals 2 and 5 minus 2 equals 3. This sort of relationship also worked with these negative numbers. We could rewrite these addition problems into subtraction problems with the fact family, or vice versa if it made it easier for us to solve a problem. When we look at subtraction with number lines, one thing to notice is if you're trying to figure out a plus some number equals b, you can rewrite that with the fact family. B minus a equals that same missing number. So for example, if we knew 9 plus negative 1 equals 8, it's also true that 8 minus 9 equals negative 1. Or if negative 8 plus 3 equals negative 5, then negative 5 minus negative 8 equals 3. This can help us when we're trying to represent problems and we're not quite sure what to do. So if I have this equation, negative 5 minus 3 equals something, if I was getting stuck on that, I could rewrite that as some number plus 3 equals negative 5. And I could think about my number line representation and put my negative 5 dot there, have my 3 and say, what number do I need to put in here to add to that 3 to get to negative 5? And we'd see to get back to that negative 5, we'd have to add negative 8. So negative 5 minus 3. So if we're struggling with subtraction, it's really nice that we can add instead. We also looked at this in class, and we saw 8 plus negative 8 is 0. 8 minus 8 is also 0. We kept looking and saw that we had all these pairs when we added a number, and then we subtracted its opposite. Those gave us the same value. It's more common to want to write the subtraction problem as an adding problem. Subtracting a number is exactly the same as adding its opposite. So again, that most important takeaway from this activity is subtracting a number gets the same answer as whenever you add the opposite. So how could we rewrite the expression negative 5 minus 3 using addition? We could do it one of two ways. You could use a fact family and say, well, 3 plus what number equals negative 5? Or you could rewrite it as negative 5 plus negative 3 equals that what number? Both times here, we're going to get an answer of negative 8. Wow, we learned a lot today. Most important, you can think of subtraction as addition with a missing add-in. What number do I need to get from B to A? Or you can also straight rewrite the subtraction expression by adding the opposite. Every time you have a minus b, you could rewrite that as a plus the opposite of b. And that works no matter what sign a or b has.